gentlemen, your attention please. Recently, Canaan High School suffered a tragic loss. Please join us in a moment of silence remembering Elliot Crump. Thank you. Now please remain standing for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you for being here tonight to support the girls. Good luck, girls. Have a great game. And a quick shout out and a thank you to our ball girls. Great job, girls. Have a great game. You guys too. Thanks for all your help.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in under the lights here at Dunning Field for a joint broadcast between DAF Media and NCTV. I'm Owen Heffron, joined alongside Charlie O'Neill, and it's the biggest rivalry in all of the FCAC. The new Canaan Rams host the Darien Blue Wave girls soccer team. Charlie, what do you think we can expect for this game tonight?
I mean, you see the Rams on a 4-game win streak after going 1-1 to start the season. Their backline full of seniors, excited to see how that works out with this attacking Darien offense. You can see great transition from the Rams. I don't know much from Darien, but you know, I could expect some great defense, some great goaltending. I'm excited to see the rivalry.
Yeah, Darien sitting at 2-3-2 on the year, but they won 5 of the last 10 matchups between New Canaan. New Canaan won 4 of those, and then they tied one as well. Darien won that match last year 4-1. Interested to see what this match holds.
You can see the Rams warming up over there with the pregame hype up, and you see Darien getting together as well. Excited to see how these teams match up. You know, in previous years, it's been pretty close. As you said, Owen, that Darien has won 5 out of the last 10, with 4 of those being New Canaan's victories and 1 being a tie. So I'm excited to see how this game irons out. See these teams taking on the field. As I mentioned earlier, you see the full backline of seniors for New Canaan Rams and a senior goalie who is a very talented keeper, and excited to see how she plays in that net.
Yeah, Chrissy Gabriel, the captain, one of 5 for the Rams, in addition to Sydney Patton, Catherine Kupchak, Cece Patterson, and Paige Place, the Lehigh soccer commits. These teams should be well matched, but it kind of seems, even though New Canaan has the better record, whenever it's a Darien New Canaan sort of game, records kind of go out the window in terms of overall play.
And you could see 2 of the New Canaan sophomores out there, Claire Grayson and Whitney Hostage.
New Canaan will begin with possession.
And she just boots it right up there. That's a great play by Sydney Patton, just getting the offensive zone.
Early turnover from the Wave. New Canaan trying to threaten early.
You see that from New Canaan a lot, just getting the wings, getting it into play towards the net. As you see, just early cross there.
That one kicked aside.
Looks like it will be a goal kick.
Coco Scoma, the goalie for the Blue Wave. The senior in her last year here will give a swift boot. Now Darien is going to try to work upfield, but they turn it over again. It's Page Place trying to maneuver around Blue Wave defenders.
Looks like it will be another free kick for the Wave.
Anna Quinn, the junior, for Darien. Anna Bucheski passes over. Keely Fox, Bucheski again. Now it's taken away from Fox. Great play by Riley Schlafman.
That is kicked out. Rams ball. It's Lila Donaldson coming up to take the throw in.
Senior throws it in. Claire Grayson for the Rams across the place. Page plays reversing field and gets it to her teammate. Some contact on the far side between Summer Glenday and Catherine Kupchak.
I expect a lot of contact in this game. You know, every rivalry you got some contact, you got some beef, you got some unsettled game to play.
Now out in front of the Darien net,
Oh,
shot.
what a save.
Coco Scoma dropped to her knees, kicked that one aside. Another chance.
Another save. Wow.
Scoma comes up strong.
A great start to this game.
New Canaan with 2 shots on goal and some early opportunities.
Both stuffed.
Scoma kicks it out towards midfield. Darien trying to corral it.
That's Paige Place with the ball. She loves to take those outside shots and just reach it to the top of the goal.
Isabella Leaney, the captain for Darien, was right along her side. Place has it again.
Place just
Missed
booted
that
just
one wide right. Mentioned it in the intro, New Canaan coming off of a 4-game win streak, looking to make it 5.
Oh.
A lot of momentum for this team. Scoma, another boot, headed up into the air. Darien on the clear.
You see both teams coming up here with a win in their back pocket. You got Darien, who just beat Holy Cross, I believe, of a skill of 1-0.
Now here's maybe an opportunity. Leanna Negrona cross out in front. Claire Grayson, what a chance. Missed opportunity. Sydney Patton keeps it in for the Rams near the corner.
Taken over by the Blue Wave.
Good defense there from Summer Glenday.
I believe that's just kicked out. That's going to be Wave ball. Sorry, that's going to be Rams ball.
Be a throw-in from Catherine Kupchak, senior captain. Gets it into her squad. Near the corner, kicked out.
Early attacking from this Rams team. You know, they are known for that. They're known for scoring goals and keeping goals out of the net.
It's been all New Canaan so far. Closest Darien got to the New Canaan side was right about midfield when Anna Bucheski kind of just kicked it out of bounds. Darien trying to change that now. Keely Fox was looking for her teammate.
Great pressure by Schlafman there.
Schlafman, the pressure broke up the pass that was intended for Izzy Hare. Bucheski on it near side, kicks it over her head, Place with it now. Good takeaway for the Rams. Grayson across
Great
the
ball.
turf. Good pass.
That's just kicked away. You see both towns coming out to supporting their team, mainly New Canaan here with a great squad over there. But you still got some Darien supporters. You love to see that. Even at this home field, having some supporters is such an advantage.
Saw some members of the Darien boys varsity soccer team as well show support for the girls squad as well. Oh, now Darien takes it away. Maybe a first good opportunity as they pass midfield. Down the far sideline is Glenday.
Looks to cross it, but that's just taken over by Lila Donaldson, just kicked back right where it came from.
You talked about that defensive front. Full of seniors, full of experience.
Yep.
Something that's certainly going to help this New Canaan team, the Darien team that certainly has some juniors and some sophomores.
That's just kicked out once again, and that's by Kupchak over there on the far left.
Saw Kupchak take a couple throw-ins. Here's one for Darien.
Taken over by Emma Rowe over there. See, Wave gains possession.
That's Bryn Charney, the freshman for Darien over there. That ball goes out. Darien threatening for the first real time in this game.
Yeah, you see New Canaan having mainly most of the possessions, even in transition, but you see it's 8 minutes into this first half, and there's been a lot of entertainment from up here in the press box.
Ball stays in that time.
CC Patterson committed to Notre Dame for lacrosse. Kicks it out there.
Multi-sport athlete clearing it for her team. Anna Bucheski is pickpocketed, and now it goes up to Claire Grayson.
Claire Grayson using that speed that she's had in the past 7 games, and that's just kicked out. Looks like it should be a corner kick for the Rams here. That's a great advantage, you know, having that corner kick or a free kick, just automatic possession.
Anna Quinn kicked it aside, shutting down Claire Grayson's attack.
And this is Paige Place looking to take this corner.
Plays from the corner. Talking about opportunities a lot. This is a big one. 32 minutes left to play in this half. Crossed in.
Oh, and it's, I believe that was blocked by a Wave defender.
It looked like a strong kick. Can't tell who got in the way of it.
Yeah.
Might have saved a goal. Too much traffic clogged the lane.
Rams ball.
New Canaan on the throw-in. They'll keep possession, but now it's turned over to Keely Fox. Looks for a pass upfield.
Emma Rowe with the great technique, footwork to Schlafman.
New Canaan some good dribbles. Now here's a big through ball. That one's deflected. That's a hard pass out front. There's a shot from Grayson. That one is hit off the foot of Anna Quinn.
Another shot, but rejected by that back line for Darien.
This one goes out of bounds near the Darien sideline.
A lot of pressure from the Rams as we expected. You know, coming in here, you see them obviously on that 4-game win streak, just looking to powerhouse another team down.
Kira Napoli on the throw-in. You mentioned almost immediately that we would see some contact between the two sides in this one. We certainly have. Plays far side. Napoli tried to kick it out. Paige Place falls to the turf. Darien a throw-in. Charney on the far side. Get a whistle.
Don't know what that call was over there, but Rams ball.
Catherine Kupchak again to insert. Wave possession in the middle. There's Izzy Hare. That one's stuffed.
It looks like they maybe called a handball there. Will be Wave ball from just inside the 30-yard box.
So Izzy Hare's kick. Got a handball called, and here's Keely Fox on the free kick. Keely Fox, younger brother Luke, a sophomore, also plays soccer for the varsity squad. Runs in the family.
As you know, this is a rivalry cup, so you got the boys and from New Canaan and Darien matchup coming up soon. Stay tuned for that. That will be joint stream, I believe.
It's always nice when DAF Media and NCTV can work together and collaborate, even through the rivalries. Like to keep that on the field and up in the press box. It's nice and friendly. There's Chrissy Gabriel. Her first time booting the ball so far.
I was looking for Paige Place, who was a 2023 All-FCAC, committed to Lehigh.
Place, I believe, the only soccer commit on the field.
No, you got the goalie, Chrissy. She's committed to Washington and Lee.
Well, that's right.
That's right. Yep.
So 2 captains, 2 commits, have some lacrosse commits.
Sydney Patton, an All-FCAC player in 2023, is a key player for this team, although committed to Penn for lacrosse. She shows that she's one of the best leaders that this team could have.
So many multi-sport athletes. New Canaan working on the far side, trying to get it out of their own end. You have Summer Glenday on the Blue Wave side, committed to USC for lacrosse, as well as Anna Von Kennel.
It's actually Emma Rowe, committed to Columbia for lacrosse, kicking it out there. Rams ball.
Kupchak on the throw-in. Headed by the Blue Wave. Fox a header. Now knees it to Charney. Charney working back. Got it to Quinn Kennedy. There's Glenday. Keely Fox inside now. Hare kicks it out.
Back out. See great possession by the Blue Wave here, but taken over by Whitney Hostage, but kicked back into the Blue Wave. Blue Wave making a great push here about 15 minutes into this first half.
Under 27 minutes left to play before halftime. Both teams scoreless. Chrissy Gabriel.
Ball sent up to Sydney Patton. Paige Place kicking it up to Greason. That's a great ball if she could get there. And it just dribbles out.
Grayson didn't have the speed. Sophomore couldn't reach it. Darien throw in.
Normally you'd see that speed on the wing just being an ultimate threat, but there she could not catch up to the ball. This is Lila Donaldson for the throw in.
Donaldson threw it in, bounces around a little bit. Hare kicks it up. Charney lays it out for Fox. Fox a through ball.
Great through ball. But Chrissy Gabriel just did knock it away. That's a great play by the keeper there.
Gabriel got there first.
It's going to be wave ball there on the far side. We have a whistle here. Oh, we got a subbing.
Got a sub about 15 minutes into this one.
Great play by Cece Patterson. Just get that ball out of there.
I believe that was the sub for Darien, Emma Jeffers, with the ball. There's Kennedy. Fox to Hare.
So you got some Darien cheerleaders over there walking past the New Canaan Bomb Squad.
Contact on the near side between Kennedy and Leah Negron.
Headed by Sydney Patton to Claire Grayson. Grayson with a great touch on the ball.
Grayson working near side. Kicked out by Bucheski.
Lila Donaldson for the throw-in. Cindy Patton once again. You see that a lot. You see that little chemistry going on. Two seniors.
Up top was Schlafman.
To Kupchak.
Kupchak and Fox working at it. That one kicked away by the Wave.
Paige Place, I know, playing through an ankle injury. She's showing that it's not there anymore, and she's playing a great game so far. But you just hate to see having players play through pain.
Could certainly affect her more as this game gets deeper. Thrown in now, Blue Wave.
Great slide tackle there, but the Wave keeps possession.
It's Emma Jeffers who had it and then lost it. Here go the Rams. That one's deflected and up into the air. Ever since those first couple shots for the Rams, it's kind of been Darien with the majority of possession. Canaan reversing field now.
CC Patterson all the way up.
Oh, there's a nice ball.
Takes
Leah
it to the corner.
Negrone. Bucheski guarding her close.
Who looks to be across, but I believe that hits a Wave defender.
Keely Fox in open space. Tries the through ball.
Looks like Emma Rowe will get there to take that ball away. To Chrissy.
Hits it back to Gabriel.
Back to Emma Rowe. You normally see the players switch the field, but there you see her play the same side of the field.
Rowe strong kick. Darien defender gets in the way.
Oh, and that would have been a great ball if that defender did not take that.
Great play by Anna Bucheski. Now taken away. Here's Claire Grayson in the middle. Nice move. And then stopped by Izzy Hare. Bucheski swiftly puts that one away. Headed, kept in by Lila Donaldson.
Oh, and that's
too strong.
Too strong, yep. You said it. It's going to be Wave ball in their own zone here.
That one thrown into Fox and heads it back to Bucheski. Keely Fox working around two defenders. Izzy Hare on the near side. Dribbles, tries to find Fox again. Too strong of a pass. CC Patterson with the takeaway. Long pass down the far side. Charney chasing after it.
Emma Rowe just kicks that out. Looks like it will be Wave ball. You know, you see a neutral possession here, kind of. In the first 10 minutes, I'd say, there's been a lot of pressure, mainly for the Rams. But you see Wave trying to make a push here. But just about halfway through this first half, and looks like we're winding down into settling in and finally getting some transition going.
I believe no shots on goal yet for the Blue Wave.
Saw two early shots from the Rams.
Saw a cross right out in front. One missed opportunity and a couple great saves from Coco Scoma. Goalie for Darien. Also an ice hockey player as well. Darien on the throw-in. That one too high for Izzy Hare.
That's Lila Donaldson pushing it up, looking to make a cross maybe, and she just boots it right up. That's Claire Grayson once again. You see her all over the field.
Great pass from Donaldson, but also good defense from Anna Bucheski.
Cindy Patton playing it back, and Lila Donaldson just sends it back up to Claire Grayson. You know, you're hearing her name a lot from up here in the press box, and it's for a reason. She's one of the best players on this team as an underclassman, and she's really showing her skills that she has today.
Just a sophomore. She'll be playing on this field for years to come. Nice move from Izzy Hare. It's at near side. The freshman Chloe Sherman.
CC Patterson showing that physical. Oh, and we got a whistle. Looks like it'll be a push. You hear the New Canaan fans not happy with that. As you can hear the "you can't do that" chant. Hear that a lot. As you, in fact, cannot do that.
Cannot do that. Absolutely right. Charlie and Keely Fox will throw in. One of 4 captains. Or excuse me, she will.
See them making the wall on the left side with Phoebe Shue on the left and Paige Place on the right.
Fox is dangerous from the free kicks. Scored a few of them so far this season.
Looks like it's going to be.
Here's hers.
What a save.
Hit away. Now a header in that one.
What a save. You know, a lot of conjunction in that little front part, but it's going to be a corner kick for the Wave once again.
Interesting to see what happened after the initial leaping save from Chrissy Gabriel. I believe a Darien player tried to header that one in.
Here it is. Final call is a free kick for the Rams. That is a great call by the ref there. You see, Chrissy Gabriel did make that amazing save, but you saw that contact on the right side of that goal.
Here's a replay of that just now.
Oh, but here we are.
Now Keely Fox working again at midfield. What a save. Back-to-back saves from Chrissy Gabriel.
That's just kicked out. Looks like that'll be Rams ball. Or, sorry, that's Wave ball.
Here's Anna Bucheski, one of the many juniors on this Darien squad, who throws it into her captain, Kennedy. That one's kicked away, up to Claire Grayson.
But that's, oh, wow, what a play by that back line. You know, the back lines both today are playing great. Through pass, but once again, taken over by that Rams back line. You know, full of seniors, full of experience. Been playing since their sophomores and juniors.
Fox missed that attempt on that
And that's
pass.
a beautiful through ball
Here's
to Claire
one
Grayson.
up to Grayson. Grayson, a nice move. She shoots.
Oh,
that one stopped.
Right to the chest.
Coco Scoma stands tall.
Another shot by the Rams, though.
17 minutes left to play. Just about.
As I said, halfway through this first half, I said there wasn't that much action so far, but here we are. I stand corrected.
2 back-to-back possessions from each side with a shot on goal. Saw it again on the replay just then.
See, the Turkey Bowl is in Darien this year. That'll be a joint stream as well. Excited to see that matchup.
That's a game I'm certainly looking forward to. I believe I'll be on the call for that one at the DHS Stadium field. Darien looking to get their first win in a while. Last year, it was pretty much New Canaan's game since the opening kickoff when Alex Benevento took it
to the
house to start it off.
All went downhill from there for the Wave.
There's Sydney Patton near side, placed to her left. Kennedy in front of her, across. That one goes out.
That was going to be a corner kick. Paige Place, you see, taking most of those corner kicks. And you see CC Patterson go into the box there. And I believe that's Kupchak for her back line. And I think that's because you want to get the heads that can really put their head on the ball and put that ball in the back of the net.
Place the second corner of the game. First one was kicked but then blocked. Got congested in the traffic.
See the bomb squad over here getting up on their feet. Excited to see what happens here.
Here's place again. Into the box. Kicked out.
Whitney Hostage getting possession for the Rams.
The threat is diffused.
Tries to send it up there. Unfortunately, I think that was a missed kick.
Donaldson corrals this one. Or no,
That's
she'll let it go out. Get a replay of that last corner kick from Paige Place.
14:45 left in this first half.
Place now near side. A lot of white shirts in front of her. Is forced to kind of kick it up and over. Great job keeping it down. That's a whistle.
That is a goal kick. Surprisingly here, you see Paige Place not happy with that. Seems frustrated, giving up. You see her limping, as I mentioned, that ankle injury, I believe last week, really taking a role in this matchup. But she's staying strong. All these players are playing through pain just because this rivalry means so much.
Yeah, you see it in every single sport. The competitive spirit between these two teams, a rivalry that's lasted decades.
Another goal kick here for the Wave.
Coco Scoma sets it down and will give it the boot in just a second.
You see both goalies with great boots here, reaching just about halfway.
Darien looking to get it up. Chloe Sherman, the freshman.
Great control there. But Claire Grayson ready to break that up.
Some great dribbles.
Hostage there, and she's taken down. No whistle.
Wow. Was looking for the whistle with the ball at her feet. Didn't get it. Now
To be honest, I saw a handball there by Whitney, but you know, I don't think you could call that with her natural position.
There's a throw-in. Was looking for Keely Fox.
Called maybe a push. A Schlaffen there. Fans frustrated so far on both sides here.
There's Fox. Sends it in. Headed away by the Rams.
Wow.
Strong kick from Phoebe Shue.
Oh, and that's a miss. Missed by Whitney Hostage. Luckily, won't do too much damage, I believe, as Chrissy Gabriel lets it out. Sub here. I believe that's Haley Schlaffen going in for Whitney Hostage. You see the twins, Schlaffmans, both freshmen, playing big roles on this New Canaan team. Kissy Gabriel with another.
Gabriel strong kick.
Great ball. Sydney Patton looks to play it up.
Izzy Hare kicks it over to Sarah Ryan. That one's taken away. Here's Claire Grayson.
That outside speed.
Turns on the burners. There she goes. Keeps possession. Pokes at it. Deflected by the Wave.
It's another corner kick. I believe Paige Place might take this one once again. Cece Patterson going up. Kupchak staying back, just like what we expected from the last corner.
Here we go on the corner.
Sent
And that one's too far.
Schlaffman trying to get control, but unfortunately cannot. That's going to be Wave ball. I will tell you, Owen, this is the most packed soccer game I think I've ever seen at Dunning Field.
There's a lot of turnout for both sides. I know you talked about it a decent amount. This is a very large student section for a soccer game.
You see that normally in turkey bowls or big hockey games, Darien rivalry, but even during girls soccer, you're here. Just love the experiment.
Under the lights, soccer game on a Tuesday, drawing a lot of attention, interaction, fans, students, both sides. Claire Grayson on the near sideline making some moves.
Great ball to Paige Place. She just plays it through her legs.
There's Place out in front.
Oh.
That one.
I think the fans think that was a goal.
The fans thought it went in and hit the back of the net, I believe.
That would have been a great shot, but unfortunately does not go.
From the angle that they saw it at, it might have looked like it went in.
Even from here up in the press box, but
almost for the captain, the Lehigh commit.
2023 All-FCAC player.
Playing through that ankle injury.
See CC Patterson like getting on her friend's back with Emma Rowe, trying to be her friend and complaining to the refs. Schloffman here trying to take the ball. Oh, that's just going to be, that should be Rams ball. That is Wave ball.
Phoebe Shue, I believe, the junior, was trying to get there. Not quite fast enough. Bucheski on the throw-in for Darien.
See, Grayson had 4 goals over this weekend for the Rams. Rudin Report Player of the Week nominee.
There's a long through ball. That one's a little too far for Charney.
Played back to Gabriel there.
Patterson hits to Gabriel. Now back to CC Patterson, the captain.
To Lila.
Lila Donaldson.
On Phoebe Shue once again, not
Shue.
being able to find that control, but
less than 8.5 minutes left before the half. 0-0 the score.
Cindy Patton. Oh, that's Claire right there. Oh, and that's a big hit.
Claire Grayson lowers the shoulder.
You typically see that in football, not soccer too much. But as I said earlier, a lot of contact during this rivalry.
A lot of contact brings out the fire in both these teams. All of these players.
Even young players like Claire, who's a sophomore. Actually, in my NCTV class.
Look at that. Here's a long pass. Summer Glenday gets there for the Blue Wave. Now kind of seeing some open space. Oh, and that big collision. CC Patterson and Lila Donaldson.
See a lot of bodies on the ground here.
It looked like they might have collided heads, but I don't think so based on the fact they're both standing.
See, as what they needed just to get that ball out. You see both CC Patterson and Lila Donaldson holding their heads. I believe they bonked heads, but they'll be all right.
Both teams get a chance to regroup with the whistle.
See that back line, as I mentioned, all seniors showing that leadership that they do need to show to the underclassmen that are playing. The freshman Schloffmans and the sophomore Claire Grayson and Whitney Hostage. It's great leadership by the new Canaan Rams captains this year.
Kupchak on the throw-in.
A great through ball there. See if Schloffman could get there, and she crosses it.
There's a cross in.
Taken.
Kicked away. I believe Anna Quinn, the robber of that chance. Kupchak again.
Winding down in this first half with just above, I believe that's 6 minutes to go.
That one wide left. A goal kick for Skoma.
Great kick there, but that's just to CC Patterson.
CC Patterson.
Emma Rowe.
A header to Rowe and then kick back. Back and forth. Here's Glenday on the far side.
That's a great play back on that far side.
That one broken up by Patterson. Here's Glenday again. Emma Rowe kicks that one away.
Claire Grayson using her bot, and that's going to be a whistle. Another push. Grayson, you know, using that body, using that pressure that she's been using all year long so far to just getting these calls. As you hear, you can't do that once again.
That's going to keep coming if the Rams keep getting those whistles.
See a replay of that.
Grayson not the biggest fan of that call. Keely Fox, free kick from the 40. Strong kick. Headed away.
Schlafman there on the far side. Freshman. Looking to be a key player today. Kicked out by the Rams. Wave ball.
Another throw in. Far side kept in. Out in front, shot down low. Nice and easy for
A
Gabriel.
lot of excitement here for that easy save, I would think. But, you know, everything matters. Everything counts.
To Gabriel sends it
Great
away.
punt. Great punt.
To this-
Over midline, actually. See Grayson getting that ball once again. Maybe even taking a shot from outside this
Grayson,
box.
yeah, in the middle. Fired
Oh,
one.
wow.
Had Page place. Wow, and then miscommunication. from
Oh,
Darien.
and that's a body on the ground once again, but no whistle.
Ball hit
Surprising with
Kennedy
how
lowered
many
the shoulder.
whistles do Canaan's had. But
That was very similar to Claire Grayson's whistle just a moment ago. No call, however.
Claire Grayson not even going to attempt because that is just smothered up.
Coco Scoma just holding the ball for now. That one to Sarah Ryan.
Sent up by Sydney Patton once again. Wave with the throw in here.
It's Anna Bucheski. She's done a lot of them so far this game. Floats it in. Header by Donaldson to Patterson. Clipped off of Charney. Now back to Bucheski in the middle. Glende, nice move.
The captain there for the Wave, but taken over by CC Patterson. I believe that's Glende committed to USC for lacrosse.
Exactly right. She'll be a big part of that team in the spring.
You always see that New Canaan Darien, even girls rivalry, just sparking up every year. Something different every time.
They always seem to end up meeting in those FCAC and state playoffs as well. Biggest matchups of the year for both of those teams.
See, New Canaan won both of those this year, but maybe Darien's looking to take that away.
That's right, Darien looking for revenge. Keely Fox for Darien's, I believe, first corner kick of the contest. Fox sends it in.
Sends it in.
Across, and that one's wide left.
But I believe it's going to be called for another corner kick. Seen a lot of corner kicks in this first half, winding down to just over a minute. You see, this is a very critical point in this game that is just going to be so important for the Blue Wave and the Rams here, as they've had multiple opportunities from the corner.
Fox again floats this one in, kind of far ahead.
Oh, wow. I believe that's Kupchak over there making that save for Chrissy.
Now Kennedy. Darien still in the attacking end across. Donaldson headers it out up the place. Darien still with possession.
Clock's winding down just over 20 seconds here. Rams trying to make a final push with Claire Grayson there on the far side. But unfortunately, that's kicked out.
Swiftly kicked out of bounds by the Blue Wave.
And I believe that might bring us to the end of this first half, unfortunately. Darien making a sub. And that will bring us to the end of this first half.
So will be 0-0 at the end of one at halftime. Both squads playing strong, hard defensive soccer. I mean, Charlie, 0-0, neither team on the board. What does each squad kind of have to do to be able to maybe net one in this second half?
I mean, you see obviously both backlines playing great, especially the Rams being super experienced, as I've been saying this whole broadcast. But I think for the Rams, what they started with, creating that pressure, those 2 early shots on net, I think those are very important. Maybe not so much the corner kicks because they haven't been really clicking for the Rams so far. So I think taking that wing space, taking that speed with Grayson, and really attacking the upright part of the net with Sidney Patton, Paige Place, who could both shoot outside of this box. So I'd like to see them use both of those. And for Darien, I think the same. But I don't know much about Darien. I think you could elaborate more on how their offense could change what's going on.
Yeah, honestly, I've been impressed a lot by both defenses. A lot of contact, some whistles, some not. A lot of great saves from Chrissy Gabriel in the New Canaan net. I think that Darien has to work on getting the ball to their captains, trying to create some open space for Keely Fox. And Bryn Charney, even though she's just a freshman, she's been pretty dangerous from up close in the past couple games. And I think that those Keely Fox, Bryn Charney, 2 weapons that Darien is going to have to utilize. 0-0 again, your score at halftime.
And we will see you in just under 9 minutes.
Again, watching from Dunning Field, under the lights, joint broadcast of DAF Media and NCTV. We're back under the lights at Dunning Field here in New Canaan, 0-0. The score between the Rams and the Blue Wave. Owen Heffron joined alongside Charlie O'Neill. Joint broadcast between DAF Media and NCTV. Charlie, former soccer player yourself, what have you seen in the first half and any key adjustments either side can make to get those zeros off the board?
You know, as great of a player Paige places, you could see her tripping and lunging with that ankle injury earlier last week. So I think maybe grab her a sub for a younger player who could really like spark up some chemistry here late in the second half. And as I said earlier, I think this backline's really strong. But I think maybe mix in the freshman Liv Finner there in there to change something up, see what's happening, maybe get some more pressure.
Yeah, and you talk about, those younger players with, especially the sophomore, Claire Grayson, who her first year here in New Canaan, already one of the best players on this New Canaan squad, young star. Father played in the NFL, so athletics run in the family. On the Darien side, is there anything specific you're looking for, or is it more of a team kind of chemistry that they need to work on?
I think you see like on the wings for New Canaan, but like for Darien, I think they should prioritize those wings with the speed that they have taken over that back line. And I think they're doing a really good job pressuring from the back line, but I think they really got to work on spreading through the wings and crossing it into the middle.
So Darien will start with possession for this second half.
I'm excited to see the second half because last year, I believe it was a different score than this. Not sure what quite it was, but I'm excited to see how this one irons out.
Yeah, last year was a high-scoring affair, 4-1 the final. Darien took home the victory.
So you hear a lot about this rivalry, and you hear the records 5-2 for New Canaan, but really the records don't matter in this type of game. It's really who wants it more and win.
Exactly, Charlie. We talked about that in the intro. Here's Emma Jeffers on the near side. Her brother Daniel, goalkeeper for the boys varsity team.
Darien with great ball handling so far. Taken over. Spread up to Whitney Hostage. And Moreau just sends that away. But Whitney Hostage gets there with that speed. You see her taped up that right leg. I wonder if it was a turf cut or something, but she's playing through it.
Paige Place trying to apply some pressure.
See, both Paige Place and Claire Grayson, key players for this team. I think you got to have the ball on their feet at all times. Great move there, but looks to just play back to Lila Donaldson, maybe making a pressure into the box here, and she tries, but rejected. Into the stands over there.
Yeah, that ball ended up in the bleachers. Donaldson on the throw-in for the Rams.
Ball girls doing a great job so far this game.
Been a lot of chances for the ball girls to do their thing.
Yeah.
A lot of throw-ins.
A lot of corners.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be key in the second half. You know, corners I mentioned in our closing segment going out of the half, but I expect a lot of more corners this half.
Well, that one weirdly off of Gabriel's foot.
That's to Cindy Patton over to Hostage over here.
Hostage. Ball on her foot. Passes up to Grayson.
Obviously heard that name a lot.
Grayson with her speed, she's everywhere. Oh, big trip and fall, no whistle. Grayson is shot down low, smothered by Skoma.
See, that's a speed shot there, you know, low ball. Maybe have a chance of rolling off the keeper's foot, but just smothers that one up once again. Great goalkeeping, as you know.
Quinn Kennedy trying to poke it away. Here's Place.
It's a great through ball, but Chrissy Gabriel's going to come up and just send that. Almost reaching up here in the press box, but it stays in.
Off that last fence. Gabriel and Emma Jeffers.
You love to see the keepers come out of the net and make a play like that.
Yeah,
As a coach, that's exactly what you want.
Fighting through the contact with the junior Emma Jeffers on the Darien side. Chrissy Gabriel.
Like we've been mentioning, a beautiful night here at New Canaan. Great day for some rivalry match.
It's a chilly night. The lights are on.
Through ball once again.
Here's a chance for Jeffers.
Let's see if she could get on net, but that's to her
Across,
teammate.
now a
But
shot
another
blocked out in
blocked
front.
shot by Cece Patterson. What a shot, but even better stop. See, like I mentioned, Darien's making a lot of pressure through the wings here, but still keeping that mid-range transition to be theirs.
Far side now, Darien trying to work over the edge. That one out of bounds. Chesky on the throw in.
New Canaan just beating Wilton 3-1. Obviously, as I said, on their 4-game win streak. And that's Darien beating Holy Cross, I believe, 1-0. Both next games on Thursday. I believe for New Canaan, it will be Brian McMahon. And for Darien, it's going to be Greenwich. Both on Thursday. I believe both home games for both teams. So stay tuned for those streams on DAF and NCTV.
That's right. This is an FCAC conference with a lot of talent in every sport. Going down to the turf was Page Place there.
A lot of bodies on the turf this evening. Looks like the ref is going to have to force this Darien wall to back up. See that a lot. Time wasting from Darien, I believe. But I may be wrong. It might just be an intimidation tactic, but I see that very often. Page Place here to take the kick.
Place standing tall. Off the free kick, into the box, out in front.
And that's a goal scored by Claire Grayson. That's her 5th goal since this weekend. As we mentioned, the Rudin Report player nominee for New Canaan, looking to make a stamp for her sophomore year. As I mentioned earlier, getting pressure on the box, getting pressure on the net, and that's exactly what New Canaan is doing right now.
Off the free kick from Page Place, Skoma got an original leg on it, I believe, and the rebound ended up right on the strong right foot of Claire Grayson.
See the bomb squad getting on their feet, screaming for the sophomore. And you see that just intensity now ramped up by the Rams. Really, and that's in the face for Whitney Hostage. Looks like she's a little shaken up.
And with that goal in a game where defense has been so prominent, that very well could be the deciding factor if Darien can't net one of their own. Here's Charney, can't reach that one.
It's going to be over to Chrissy Gabriel. I believe step sister to New Canaan Rams captain Michael Gabriel for the New Canaan Rams. I don't know if we have any siblings on the Darien side, but I know we have the twins for Schlafman on this girls team.
No, none on the roster, but a few between the boys and the girls teams with Keely and Luke Fox and
Daniel and Emma Jeffers, I believe.
Yeah, the twins, Emma and Daniel Jeffers.
You see, now I'd love to see New Canaan not take their time, and I wouldn't like to see them waste this time. I would like to see them maybe make a stamp on this game and put another one in the back of the net. You see Claire Grayson reaching for another one. Sydney Patton, as I said, can shoot it from outside the box from anywhere, really.
Here's Keely Fox.
To Page Place.
Misses the header place with it now.
Ooh,
Kicks it off of
sent into the
Fox.
back, but Claire Grayson ready to recover, maybe looking to make a cross to Page Place, but and she tries to play it through her defender, but that does not work.
Strong defense from Anna Quinn. Gets it to her junior counterpart.
Making the selfish plays, but
there's Charney.
Looks to cross it.
That one a nice, easy bouncing ball.
Great defense by Schlaffen.
For Gabriel. Was trying to, two freshmen trying to work around one another there with Schlaffman.
Chrissy Gabriel with another boot just to about midline, aiming, I believe, for Negron. That's the senior, Leonella.
And the Jeffers with a chance. That one poked away.
Row, but we got a whistle. I don't know what that call was over there. Do you know, Owen? I
don't see any reason. I didn't see any contact. Replay cut out just then. Reverse it. There wasn't really anything there.
Honestly, don't see what's the problem with that, as we saw in the replay.
It'll be Keely Fox, senior captain, taking every free kick so far for the Blue Wave. Kicks it again. This one high.
Looks like it's going to go just over.
Too high.
I don't know if that went in through the field goal, but just under.
If it did, it's not worth 3 points like it is in football.
It's worth 0. But we got 2 Darien subs coming in here.
Gabriel to kick this one away.
She's been doing a great job with these kicks so far. Reaching just about midline once again. I mentioned that earlier, that's going to be key in this game. Sydney Patton with control, looking to send it up to Grayson, but that's kicked out by, that is number 19, Grace.
Grace Vanovich.
The senior. Winnie Hostage. Yep, looking for place. Ref signals Rams ball. Looking maybe to play that in. That's Kupchak there. Once again throwing another throw in. See on the other side it's typically Lila Donaldson, and over here it's Matt Kupchak.
There's Patton trying to keep that one in the corner. Smartly kicked aside by Darien. Kupchak on the throw in again. Throws it in out in front.
Looks to the middle, but there's another whistle.
Anna Quinn will take this free kick from her own end. There's Place spinning to try to keep the ball in possession.
You see Page Place has a brother here in NCTV. Charlie Place, a great friend of mine and a great help in NCTV, as it's my elective this year, being in TV2. Great help having him. Great person. A lot of great people on NCTV here. I don't know if DAF, I don't believe that's through the school.
No, DAF, not through the school, unfortunately. It's a joint venture of the Darien Foundation, Darien Athletic Foundation. So it's a non-profit. Certainly lucky to be a part of it. Kieran Napoli. And the New Canaan end to throw in.
Wow, what a touch by Grayson there to Paige Place. As you just mentioned, her brother looking up back to Grayson, looking to make a push, has the first goal of the game here, and looks like she might just kick it just a little bit too much. Oh, and she just mishandles it. You see the bomb squad on their feet once again.
She took too big of a touch. Unfortunately for her, a lighter tap and maybe could have been 2-0 Rams.
And now I really think that would have put the pin on the match.
Glenday off Fox's head.
Keely Fox, the captain, senior.
Catherine Kupchak.
As you can hear from up here, they're talking about hands on the backs. I did not know that was a in-place rule. As you saw Emma Rowe get one earlier, maybe that was that call.
Anna Quinn.
Great ball, but that's taken over by Schlaffman, I believe. Or sorry, that is Sydney Patton, the senior there.
Another whistle.
Rams ball this time. You see a lot of these whistles result in wave ball, but here we are with New Canaan gaining possession once again. Just over 25 minutes, or just under 26 minutes to go left in the second half. As you see a little bit earlier, the Rams made a push from a, I believe, corner kick from Paige Place to Claire Grayson to get this lead.
So here's Gabriel. Low line drive kick.
Great ball, though. That's to Hostetch. Hostetch looking to cross it maybe to Greason.
Here's a chance. Hostetch couldn't get around the two wave defenders.
Great job keeping it in, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Rams. Oh, and a little push there. You see this rivalry getting intact. As we mentioned, a lot of pressure on both these teams, and they're getting physical. You see a little talk between teams, a little talk between players, and you'd love to see that every time.
Some extracurriculars going on. I believe it was Hostetch and Summer Glenday.
You love to see the sophomore getting in there.
Here's Chloe Sherman.
It's going to be Rams ball. Kupchak taking that throw in. Playing it quick to Hostetch. Hostetch with a great touch. That's to Paige Place, maybe looking to make a cut to Grayson.
Grayson
physical body, as you mentioned.
Ooh, and tried to kick, got a lot. Got
Grayson not happy with that call. She thought it should have been a corner kick, but unfortunately that's going to go the wave way.
Well, she was maybe going for the ball, but got all of Grace Vanovich.
Yeah.
See it right now on the replay.
Very dangerous. See that reaching, I think that's her knee. Could have been very, very bad. Luckily, no players injured on that play. A great, I don't know what that they call that though. Something like a Mirando or something, but a great play nonetheless.
It's Napoli with it. Around the 30, kicks it up to midfield. Off the foot of Fox, can't corral it.
Sending that to the far side. Paige Place trying to make pressure. Unfortunately cannot gain possession. Schlaffman can back to Paige. See what she does here. I think that's a Negron over there on the far side with that ball.
Good job keeping it in.
Trying to look for Paige Place again. And that's a whistle. It's going to be wave ball.
Number 27, Anna Quinn. On the free kick.
See the replay here of what the call is. I believe it was Paige Place. Hands on the back. See my buddy down there, John Frieders, who's usually up here in the press box. I believe you know him from a camp.
The Bruce Beck Sports Broadcasting Camp over the summer. John and I both attend.
I believe Danielle O'Malley, shout out to her in my NCTV class. A great leader.
Danielle attended as well. Also, Ethan Bonner, who I know did some broadcasts last year and is now at Indiana University. Also spent some time there with me this summer.
That's Grayson there on the far side, looking to make
Grayson
a cross.
Cross in.
Oh, and that's just left of that far pipe.
That was a dangerous opportunity.
Very dangerous.
Nearly grazing that far left post again.
See the replay there.
Hosted was in the area.
Fortunately, could not get a touch on that. See, the atmosphere's been a lot quieter since that first goal. You know, for the Rams making that lead, it's very important, but I think the Wave got to keep the pressure and keep the noise. Hostage. That's just sent out of bounds. Bulger there to give it to Kupchak.
Here's Kupchak. Fox up ahead. Kind of no one there. Gabriel shove it aside. Fox within midfield again. Taken down from behind.
Taken down, but no whistle once again. You got a lot of controversial calls, but a late whistle here. A very late whistle.
Let it play out just a bit.
When I used to play flag football, my dad would be the ref. A lot of late whistles. My buddy Gray Waldman was on my team back home. And I guess not back home, but we're in New Canaan here. See, this is going to be a free kick for the Wave. Page Place does not look happy.
Yeah, Fox definitely taken down from behind. Keely Fox, talk about it a lot. She's taken all these free kicks, is certainly dangerous.
See the communication from Gabriel and net.
The senior from a right foot.
Great ball there, but taken over by Gabriel once again, as I mentioned. A great senior.
Nice and easy. Chrissy Gabriel hauls it in like a football punt returner up against her chest. And now ball at midfield.
Great moves there.
Yeah, great job able to get it over to Summer Glenday now.
Glenday there on the pressure. Defended by senior Kupchak. On the backside, that is Julia McPhillips, I believe, who subbed in. Cindy Patton. A lot of seniors on this field for the Rams, but I believe we got 1 to 2 sophomores and 1 freshman. It's a very experienced group. See, most of these players playing the full game, as I mentioned, that senior back line, playing this full game. Cindy Patton, Page Place, Claire Grayson. Speaking of which, there's a great ball through.
Grayson,
use
nice
that body.
move. Out in front, trying to chase it down.
See, I told you about that speed there, Owen. She's using that to gain this ball and gain the possession. Maybe give it back to McPhillips here, looking to go on a run. Played to Sydney Patton, who's a little tripped up there. Looks to make a cross.
One of the 5 captains had her cross blocked.
Great move there.
In the opposing
Another
end.
cross.
Out in front.
Oh, and just high. I don't know if that was just high. That might have been closer to 15 feet.
Yeah.
But a great shot.
I believe that was Whitney Hostage. See it on the replay. With the left foot, just skied it. Was right there. Such a good opportunity.
Unfortunately, could not land that one in net.
Hit it with the top of her foot. Skoma sends this one to her squad off the goal kick.
18 minutes left in the second half. You see a lot of pressure from the Rams and the Wave, but the Wave mainly have been playing conservative on the defensive end.
Over halfway done with this second half. Claire Grayson, the only goal scorer. CC Patterson goes down.
Whistle once again. Gonna result in Rams ball this time.
The senior captain got the elbow from the freshman Bryn Charney and went down.
See the chemistry, as I continue mentioning this back line, who's just been unstoppable so far. Not only this game, but this whole season, you know, making a run for this FCAC and States. It's going to be a great one to see examine this year, both for the Rams and the Blue Wave.
Yeah, that back line really been impenetrable, courtesy of all those seniors, especially in the 4-game win streak that the Rams have had. Place on the far side, good move. Getting
Crosses
around some defenders, out in front.
That's McPhillips, but a
Skoma.
great stop by Skoma.
Just falls on top of it. $16-20
Times
remaining.
winding down here. See if the Wave can maybe make an approach and get one in the back of the net. McPhillips taking over control there.
Intercepts the pass intended for Glenday.
Looking for Grayson. Grayson here, maybe looking for a cross here.
Grayson again. Crosses over the middle, kicked away.
House Edge maybe looking for that ball, but unfortunately could not get through. But that's cup check to Sydney Patton. Sydney Patton I wouldn't be surprised if she take a shot from outside here.
Patton, a good
Oh,
move.
she's tripped up. What
Slips a little
another
bit.
great move.
Student
Crosses
section going
it.
to their feet.
But that's sent out of the box by the Blue Wave.
Here's another one. Skoma jumps. Nice,
Right
easy
to
catch.
the hands. Yep. These goalies haven't been contested too much, but just enough to where the pressure's on.
There's Grayson, that one shoveled aside and out of bounds. That one sails out of play. Throw in coming for Catherine Kupchak.
I'm excited to see this Darien Greenwich matchup this Thursday, actually. That should be a good one. Kupchak here for throw-in. Grayson.
Darien's last match against Greenwich was a 2-0 win last year. Looking to repeat the W if you're the Wave. This one a Patton now in the middle. Fox in front.
Place could take this shot from outside this box, but she uses her
Place.
speed.
A good
Back
move.
to Sydney Patton. Patton, just taken away from her feet.
Looked like they had some good opportunities between Patton and Place there. Good defense.
A great job in that. Should be
And Fox.
either a push or hands-on Sydney Patton. So that should be a throw-in for a free kick for the Rams.
Will be the captain, Patton. Summer Glenday was getting a little handsy there with
And I believe
captain
some of
counterpart.
these late whistles are play-ons. You see that a lot. Unfortunately, did not know that earlier, but we learn as we go, Owen. Great ball into the box.
It's
Taken
handled,
over.
it's handled well by Coco Skoma. Now with under 15 minutes left to play, Darien is looking for something. It's a strong kick. Let's get it out.
Phoebe Shue over there, number 4. Hostage, whose name has been said quite a lot this second half especially. Paige Place looking to make a cross, and she
Place
does
cross
make
in
the
the
cross.
middle.
Oh, and McPhillips just cannot take that ball. She's looking to stop this ball, unfortunately, but it does go out. It's going to be wave ball.
Maybe misplayed a little bit by Julia McPhillips.
As I mentioned earlier, they're not taking their time. They're not time wasting. They're keeping this pressure on, which I love to see. CC Patterson just behind her midline, sending it way up.
That's a
great
great
ball.
pass.
That's to Grayson right
Grayson
in
in
front of the
front.
net. She scores her second goal of this game. You have to be kidding me. Her 6th goal, I believe. Her 6th goal since this weekend. Playing a great game, a great year so far as the sophomore. As I keep mentioning, the Rudin Report nominee, I believe she should get this now. What a great game.
And what a great long through ball off the foot of Cece Patterson, the 12th grader, Claire Grayson. No one in front of her.
As I mentioned, that back line making some serious great plays as the Rams go up 2-0. What a show out from the Rams.
Under 13 minutes left to play, and that might just be the deciding factor in this one.
Kupchak looking to go to Hostage here. Hostage, Grayson did not see that ball coming.
Here's another long pass up to Grayson.
Grayson stumbles at the left side there. You have to be happy as a coach here, seeing Grayson, the young player, become who she really is now, and can't wait to see her progress. She's in my NCTV class, as I mentioned, making some great plays this evening.
Catherine Kupchak.
Sister of Kate Kupchak, I believe. Grayson
kind of maneuvering.
Crossing it. That's to Phoebe Shuba. She stepped in as if it was going to be a short, but it went long.
Good header to get it away from Anna Bucheski.
Clock's winding down in the second half. Rams up 2-0 over the Blue Wave. Looks like the Rams will advance to 6-2. Haven't seen much substitutions from the Rams here. As I mentioned, a bunch of these players playing this full game, but it seems like it's working, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, definitely seen more subs on the Darien side.
Another
Corner
here.
now.
Hits Grayson. Page plays
Page
with a rocket.
down low, kicked away. Good defense by the Blue Wave, who really have to make something happen now as we're approaching that 10-minute left mark.
Cece Patterson once again, who made that clear ball to Claire for the last goal, sends another one, and Claire with another possession.
Claire Grayson in front. One taken away. Direction of Emma Jeffers. Ooh, she's tripped up. Lila Donaldson, now a late whistle.
Great pressure here. Even after that second goal by the Rams, you know, they're still pushing that pressure on. Just reaching 8 o'clock here in New Canaan, where the night is young.
Under 10 minutes left now. New Canaan leading by 2 goals off the right foot of Claire Grayson, the star sophomore, and who will be
Rams looking to subbing out Whitney Hostage there.
Will be scoring goals
and
for
that
this
is
team for years to come.
Yeah, that's number 19, Riley Schlafman, sister of Haley Schlafman. Both on this varsity roster as freshmen.
Freshman twins, some more young stars, a lot of stars from all grades on the Rams team. Definitely a strength that a lot of these teams in the FCX, a lot of their opponents don't have.
They lack, yeah.
Which is great for chemistry as well as future teams. Keely Fox sends a long one in. Out in front of the box, great clear.
Sent away by Kupchak once again. Claire Grayson using her body to take it to the wing. As I mentioned, that wing speed is so important for both teams. Here, I would love to see Darien use that in the last 9 minutes of this match.
Vanovich kicked that one away. Kupchak here again. Rocking the sleeveless jersey.
See that a lot with soccer players, especially on the Rams side. Phillips falls to the ground, but Grayson with a great play over to Paige Place. It looks like she might take this from outside the
A
box.
lot of open room.
Looking, and it's just right. You see it a lot from her, though. And her and Sydney Patton, as I keep mentioning, both players who can shoot it from well outside the box.
Two captains know their strengths, know the strength of their foot. Skoma sends this one away off the head of Patton.
Phoebe Shu's going to try and get there, and she kicks it up. A great ball there to herself, but kicked out by the Blue Wave. See if we could get a last couple minutes push here by Rams or the Blue Wave. You look, that's McPhillips signing off, I believe, for the night. That's number 14. That is,
I believe, Ann Gilliam.
Ann Gilliam, yeah.
For New Canaan Rams.
Senior checking in for the first time tonight. You know, playing goalie is such a hard position to play. You know, as I played goalie, and my good friend Spencer's dad, Jim Schaefer, he played goalie, and he taught me a lot of what I know. Fortunately, that did not so far work out for me. You know, goalies for New Canaan Rams, for the boys, we got Ashton Rama, and we got Joseph Gashi. And for the Blue Wave side, the goalie here, I believe that is Coco Skoma still in net, and you see a hurt player there. Injury timeout on the far side there.
You know, we have an injured Blue Wave player, it appears, the far corner of the field. Can't really tell who's down. Looks like they're clutching their ankle.
Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, you love to see the physical game, but you don't like to see the injuries. Even though it's the most intense rivalry, I believe, even in the state, not only the FCAC, but you don't like to see players going down.
Not at all is the injured Blue Wave player.
See
getting help getting off the field.
Both teams rallying up together, thinking of what to do next with just 7 minutes left to play here. Hearing a lot less chatter from the Darien side here, and a lot more from the New Canaan.
Coco Skoma sends it out to midfield.
Another one to midline here.
Another whistle we'll get. See what that one's all about. Yeah, definitely some hands to the back of Claire Grayson. Waiting the free kick now. Canaan kind of wasting some time. 6 minutes
to play, yep,
before the final whistle.
You see the trainers working on that Darien player over there on the far side. I hope she's okay. Bomb squad's on their feet, looking to take this.
It's Sydney Patton gives it a swift kick.
And that's a great goal from outside the box. As I keep mentioning, those two names, Paige Place and Sydney Patton, who could really strike it from outside the box. Making great plays, not only from outside the box, but to her teammates. She's a very selfless player, moving the ball very well. As long as you see these other captains, and that solidifies his victory, I believe.
So
3-0.
a captain, that's the third one of the day, of the night, I should say, for the Rams. Number 2, Sydney Patton. That makes it a 3-0 game.
Just checking in here at the end of the night. We had 2 by Claire Grayson, both in the second half, and one just now by Sydney Patton. Both incredible players, and all 3 goals were outstanding.
Certainly made those adjustments that they needed. Here's one out in front.
Oh, looks
Loose
like
ball, and it is
scored by the Blue Wave.
ends up in the back of the nets.
You see a little life here, but you do see an injured C.C. Patterson, I believe.
Give another look here to who tapped it in eventually.
I believe that
it'll go for number 29, Bryn Charney, who got the last foot on it.
New Canaan back line there shaken up once again. That's C.C. Patterson and Chrissy Gabriel trying to make that stop, but unfortunately cannot get a result. Darien goal to make it 3-1. So a little life here, but I don't know if it will be enough to pull through the end of this match.
Darien avoids the shutout. If New Canaan was able to shut them out, it would have been their first shutout victory against Darien since 2019.
Long time. That ball is just going to be kicked out of bounds on the far side there.
Been nearly 5 years, and it's also the first time that these 2 teams have had a match in September in a while, going all the way back to 2017. These teams did not. These teams only played in October and November.
I believe this win by Rams will make it an even split, 5-5.
Yes, it will in the last 10 if the Rams end up pulling away, which it looks like they will.
Whistle there. Page Place taken down to the turf.
And a justified one at that.
Looks like a little talk to the ref here by Page Place.
Looks like confusion.
Not
from
happy there.
Sydney Patton and Page Place.
Both seem to be not happy, but see Kupchak showing that sportsmanship and just playing it cool. Cool as biscuits.
4 minutes left, up by 2.
Sydney Patton, Page Place.
Glendake there kind of trying to defend both of them.
Getting physical right there, you see. Both teams a little shaken up, a little exhausted at the end of this match as they've been prioritizing defense. But now, Darien with another pressure, but C.C. Patterson with another great play from deep in the zone. She's very frustrated at these refs today. Unfortunately, ball goes nowhere. Going to be Rams ball. Clock's winding down here. Just over 3 minutes to go. Looks like New Canaan might waste some time. New Canaan boys soccer team here still supporting.
There's still a good amount of kids in the student section for New Canaan. Napoli trying to work on Grayson in the corner.
Grayson wasting time, as I mentioned there. She's just holding it in the corner, using her body to keep that ball. And that's going to be, wow, what a play. I mean, you see that a lot here at the winding ends of this game, but she just does a great job keeping control, staying calm, and results in Rams ball once again.
Catherine Kupchak and more time just being killed by the Rams. Trying to wind this one down.
You could feel the cold fall air through into the press box. Feels great after that summer heat. Excited to see what the fall brings with football, soccer, and much more.
And again, just boxing out the Blue Wave defenders until we get a whistle.
Seeing how much time. Oh, and the boys soccer team not too happy about that call there.
Patton, we saw her displeasure with that one too. It's Kira Napoli for the Wave. Minute 30 left here.
Sent up. Sydney Patton with the header to Grayson. Grayson keeping control. Great.
Maybe he's looking to get into the corner again, kill time.
And that's what she's going to do.
That's exactly what she's going to do.
She's going to hold it, waste this time, take the time down.
Seconds left.
See the Rams just going to take their time here. Let the Blue Wave take what to do. The winding seconds of this game, just want to quickly thank Confinity from New Canaan and Trevor Kisco from Darien. Some audio players, some Luca Jones, Rocco Fittipaldi. Replay, Maddie Elmernese. And for graphics, Bracelyn Flood and Michael Cuesta. And another big thank you to producer Charlie Place. And our advisors today were Roman Sobolski and
Damian Andrew from DAF Media. Zeros on the clock. New Canaan gets their win versus Darien. And it was a long-awaited one at that. 3-1, the final score. Claire Grayson with 2 goals. New Canaan really turned it on in that second half. Sydney Patton added another. Bryn Charney got a late one for the Blue Wave. But I mean, what a game. You talked about making the adjustments, Charlie. That's something that we saw they certainly did. Head coach Rich Hickson for the Rams came out, looked like a different team out there. While it was still strong defensively, they found their way through. They used Grayson, which we talked about a lot coming into halftime. And they do indeed get their first win versus the Blue Wave for the first time since 2021.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that second half from the Rams just completely dominant. All goals scored by both teams here in the second half. 1 by Darien and 3 by New Canaan, and that will bring you to the end of this broadcast. We want to thank you, everyone, for joining, and we had a pleasure commentating this game for you. Yeah,
just again, final score 3-1. New Canaan moves to 6-2. Darien goes to 2-3-3 on the season, and just joint broadcast Darien or DAF Media and NCTV. Owen Heffron, Charlie O'Neill.
Quick reminder: Friday night we have New Canaan versus Massac here, streamed by NCTV. It might be on NCHS Athletics, but make sure you join that broadcast. It will be a good one. But that'll be me. Everybody, have a great night. Charlie O'Neill.
Owen Heffron.
Signing off. Good night.